What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about a topic that a lot of people speak about, but I think it's absolute bullshit. Well, bullshit. It's not true at all. 'Cause if you Google trading psychology and 90, you get a lot of websites claiming Forex trading is 90% psychology, which is not true at all. Most of these people use this phrase to sell a product about psychology, to sell a book about psychology, to sell a course about psychology, or just make money from people because it sounds good. Trading is 90% psychology, but it's not the truth. Why? Because if you have a losing strategy or a losing approach to trading, you can have all the positive thinking in the world, but it's not going to change the fact that you're losing money. You just won't feel as bad about losing money because you have a positive mindset, but that's not going to make the difference. The difference is, what's going to make the difference is increasing your performance by working on your edge, by having a trading journal, by keeping track of things, by learning from your mistakes, by talking to other traders, by connecting with others, but not by reading a psychology book or buying a psychology course and think positive about your losses. It's complete bullshit. I know that psychology does play a part in trading because you have to be mentally clear and focused in order to trade the right way and not make mistakes. But to say it's 90% psychology is complete bullshit. Most of the psychological issues that people have when they're trading, they come down to the fact that they don't know what they're doing. They think they know what they're doing, but deep down inside they don't. And that makes them feel uncomfortable, that they don't have any confidence in what they do. And if they lose 3 or 4 times in a row, they start to question themselves. Is the strategy still working? And they really get some issues. They are not focused anymore. They don't look the same way at a chart like they did before the losing trades. And that's really a big problem. But you don't need a psychology course to learn how to work on that. You need to work on your edge and get confident in it so that you, even if you lose 5 times in a row, you can still trade it with the same objectivity that you did before. And that's what makes a difference, and not a psychology course. So if you are struggling with psychological issues, you need to ask yourself why you have these. Do you trust your trading method? Have you tested your trading method? Why do you use it? Is it because someone told you it works, or do you know that it works? Have you tested it out on previous data? Maybe the guy that taught you the strategy has a track record to show you that the concept he's teaching you works. You want to build as much confidence as possible in your trading, because the more confidence you have, the lesser mistakes you will make. It's the same in real life. If you are confident about doing something, you will do it without making mistakes and you will enjoy it. And it's the same with trading. You just have to know what you're doing and you have to build the confidence. One way to do that is by testing. Another way is by journaling your trades, because then you can find out what works and what doesn't work and how you feel. But the question you always need to keep in mind is, why do you have a certain problem? Because, for example, if you have FOMO, ask yourself, why do you have it? Do you want to make money in the short term? Do you really want to make an income in the short term, or are you focused on the long term? Because trading is a long-term game. And if you have the mentality of making some quick money and you see a move happening, maybe the last 2 trades were losers and you see a move happening, You want to enter it because you want to make the money back, but that's focusing on the short term, because if you have a proven strategy, a proven edge, you know you will make money in the long term, in the long run. So why then enter on trades where you don't know if the odds are in your favor? You don't do that. That's completely stupid if you do that. So it all comes down to building the confidence, and not by reading a psychology book. So psychology has its place in trading. It for sure has, especially if you're a discretionary trader. The way we teach people to trade is more mechanical, but if you are a fully discretionary trader, you need psychology. Well, psychology is more important than, but 90% is completely bullshit, because yeah, you need the edge. Yes, good psychology can be a part of the edge, but if psychology can't be the only thing that gives you an edge. So that's really something to keep in mind when you are looking at courses and when you are looking at psychology. We do offer some psychology information, but it's not in depth. Well, it is in depth, but not. We don't talk around it. We just say we say it as it is, and there is no bullshit marketing about 90% psychology. We have one module which contains one in-depth webinar about trading psychology, because most people, like we say on the website, overcomplicate it. And it's not necessary at all. You waste a lot of time learning about psychology and trying different things to cope with your problems, while you don't attack the problem and fix it. So we do have a module about it, and we do help you with the psychological problems you might have, but it will be straight to the point and not talking around it just to get people to buy our courses. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in this webinar. So yes, psychology is important in trading, and you don't want to skip the part. You want to ask yourself why you have certain psychological issues. But to think that trading is 90% psychology is absolutely not true, and it will really hinder your performance as a trader, because the focus should be on getting an edge that fits your personality, while learning from your mistakes and asking why you make certain mistakes in order to fix them as soon as possible and get ahead. So I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. Also, one last thing, if you have any questions about what we do, you can always contact us via the website. It's very easy. You fill in your name, your email, and you send us a message. You can also contact us via Telegram. Also, a little reminder, our blog page, it gets updated once every 2 weeks. And on this blog, we will post free information. We just recently uploaded this one, which is all about finding a strategy that fits your personality. So yeah, check it out. And this is filled with free gems, so you will learn a lot. Again, if you have questions, you can always contact us. All right, I speak to you guys in the next video.